It's Saturday. It's Saturday evening. It's so cold, y'all. The wind is winding. I don't know if y'all can hear it outside, but I'm home alone. I'm gonna put my headphones on because I know I'm about to turn my heat on. I don't know how long we're gonna chat for, but y'all. Oh, I'm just losing it. There we go. Hi, y'all. So let's get all the things out of the way. Hi, it's Saturday. I'm home alone. The kids and Dwight are off to the movies, and I'm here. It's unexpected. I knew that he and Jeremiah were going, but I didn't know Ayana was going with them. So nice. And we just had a conversation with, God is so funny. We have needed to sit down with someone one on one to go over our finances for quite some time. We actually need some help with a few areas like student loans and our taxes and stuff like that. So this person isn't exactly that, but through one of the programs I'm in, we had a chance to sit down with someone to kind of go over our personal finances, just to help set us up for success in our business. Y'all, I do have on like a cami under here, but I'm not naked. But it's just we just gonna go with this for right now. So anyway, we had that conversation. I had an initial conversation with him, and then he asked to sit down and go over things, and not try to talk and do something. I had an initial conversation with him, and then he requested that we sit down and talk together, the three of us. So, like my husband, me, and him, which we just did. And he didn't tell us anything that we didn't know already. Like, the numbers are the numbers, but in terms of the strategy, in terms of my husband being on the same page, in terms of our plan, like on par, like up to like not perfect, but like so good. Just the fact that we're able to know the numbers, just the fact that we know and have a plan that's a pretty good plan. We got his feedback on our plan about how to make things better, and the fact that we were able to openly communicate and have been able to openly communicate about not only what we see but about the challenges that we have, right? Like for me, communication is a big thing. I'm not the money person. He's much more responsible with money. I'm learning things, and so we are in a much better place than we have been in the past. And then I think that that's maybe others are in, so we are good. And again, we went over everything. This was our first time sharing numbers. Wow, y'all, this is the first time I've been in the neighbor's house, y'all, without worrying is somebody coming. But this is the first time sharing numbers with someone outside of ourselves, or these level of detail of numbers outside of ourselves. And so that was a lot, but so I'm processing. Like we literally just finished the conversation, and it didn't. I don't want to say it didn't go well. I think it was a really good conversation, and he spent a lot of time with us. But oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it, y'all. The enemy just be, ooh, you ain't gonna get me today. You ain't gonna get me today, Satan. You ain't gonna get me today. Anyway, all right. So let me tell you what's going on. So after the conversation, um, I really like something shifted in me. And like I said, I knew the details. I knew the numbers. I know I'm not in dire straits. I know I have faith in God, and I know I'm gonna get out of it. I know money's not everything. I know like he's got us. I know that there are plans in the works to make us good. I know also there are things that, are not great, right? Like my husband is not um right now, like I don't know. I don't want to speak about his spiritual journey, but we ain't in the same place is my point. And I know that we're meant to be in a different space than we are right now. And that's a fact that we just have to face. Nothing I can do about it but pray. So that's that. But the point is I know God's got me. This is the story that I've been telling everyone who has been having any sort of financial question or issue for the past year. Like, don't worry about that. God's got you. Like, put your faith in Him. Do what you're supposed to do. You have what you need. Like, this projection stuff and looking at this and looking at that. Like, yes, do it, be responsible. But at the end of the day, our faith comes in Him, not in numbers on a paper. We know that. I know that. But after this conversation, y'all, I just felt so heavy. Like, I don't want to say I felt defeated, but I just felt so heavy. And I thank God for the Holy Spirit and the workings that He has done within me, because the way he just got me together in 2.0 seconds, like immediately I just wanted to shut down. Immediately I just wanted to just like embrace this heaviness. I told y'all this is like a drug. Immediately I wanted to just be in it. I just wanted to like, yes, like welcoming it into my spirit. Just yes, come on, sadness. Come on, defeat. Come on, this ain't never gonna work. Come on, you ain't gonna get it together. Come on, why you let yourself get in this position? Come on, all those things like just hit me all at once, and I was just like, yeah, just bring it. The Holy Spirit was like, absolutely not. That don't belong here. We ain't got no space for none of that. Like, nope. Tashima, absolutely not. We're not admitting any of these people into the party. No. I don't care if they on your VIP guest list. Absolutely not. Nope, that's not what we're doing. And I'm so thankful for that because y'all, the way I was just ready to just be like, you know what? Forget today. I'm going to sleep. I'll wake up tomorrow. I'll go to church, and God will deal with everything tomorrow. But no, I said I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna talk to my peeps in this raw moment because I am feeling it. Even though I know it's not true, even though I know it's not something I need to be worried about, it doesn't immediately change my entire everything. I'm about to go pray. I'm about to put on my music. I'm about to make me the bomb dinner that I was planning on making today. And I'm about to get back to work on the stuff that God has given me to do. And yeah, like that's the way this is gonna have to go because this is not my life. I've made a whole deal with my father, and he now controls this world that I live in, and that's it. I'm not about to sit here and worry about things that are outside of my control. I'm not gonna do that. So I say all that to say that hopefully, future Tosh, you remember this point. You remember exactly how we're feeling right now, and I don't know when I will watch this and edit this again or watch this again. And I pray that to all of you, to whoever is watching this right now, that this can be just a reminder for you as well. Like, we're not about to be down. We're not about to let the world tell us lies. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I think I talked to you about this before. I was listening to our apostle, and he was talking about levels in spirituality, and what was I saying? He was talking about levels, and he was saying how, like, at certain levels, there are certain things that the enemy won't be able to do to you, and then there are certain things that they will. And I have not been like in attack mode in a long time. And when I tell y'all, from the moment before we got on this phone conversation, it's been an issue. We had a meeting at 4 o'clock. I am not miss meetings, lady. I don't miss meetings. I don't be late to meetings, special virtual meet. Like, no, that's not me. So it was 4 o'clock. I was drained. I did my hair this morning. I kept feeling so tired. And I was like, I think I finished my hair like 3:20. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just sit on the couch for a little bit. I'm told Dwight, he's also sitting there, and I'm like, hey, we have the meeting at 4. Don't forget. He's like, oh yeah, okay. Y'all, how I doze off. How I doze off. I put my phone on the table so it didn't vibrate and go off to remind me I had a meeting. And sure enough, I woke up at 4:15. 15 minutes late to the meeting. So embarrassed. And he's like, okay, I can still make it. You got 30 minutes. All right, fine. We get on the call. And he's just so gracious. And I thank God, he was willing to stay on with us a little bit longer and go through some more things. But yeah, like from the moment before, like it was just, how could I fall asleep and not wake up? Like that don't even make sense. That's nothing about me. And then throughout the conversation, like the internet went out. We couldn't hear. My mic stopped working. The video stopped working. Like every little thing that led to me getting off the call and now feeling like this. Anyway, I thank God for the Holy Spirit, y'all, because as I speak, as I get this out, I'm just feeling so much better. Like when I tell you it was like a weight on me, it's like I haven't felt this way in so long. Like I have not felt this type of feeling in such a long time. Like I just felt like nothing was worth it. Like everything was done. I just wasn't gonna be good enough. Like these plans that I'm working on weren't gonna work out. Like I just felt like, and nobody on the call, like between him and my husband, no one exhibited any of this. Like nobody made it seem like anything was my fault. Nobody made it seem like I wasn't doing enough. Nobody made it, none of those things. Like they were very much like, let's articulate a plan, right? Let's have a plan for this. You could do this, you could do that. So it's not anyone else making me feel this way, but this is an area of insecurity for me, our finances. And I think because uh, you know, I had the ability and I had been, sorry, let me say this first. In the past, I had always been the one who had the income based off of just what I do. I was the one who was able to bring in majority of our income. We've always had more than enough. And then, we took a risk and I said, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not sacrificing my sanity for money anymore. And I'm not doing that. And now I've been working on this stuff. I had to do some healing. I had to do some healing work. And now I'm finally this season like awakened, right? I'm here and I'm ready to get back to work. But even in that, I'm not doing a traditional thing. I'm not going to find a full-time job. I'm not going to, rack my hours with as much work as I possibly can get just to make money. I'm not doing that. Um, and, but even though I'm securing that from my father, because I believe that he has signed on to that plan, it's not, I still have some insecurities around that. I still have some thoughts around like, is this the right thing to do? Am I putting my family and my finances and my future at risk because of a dream that I have? There is definitely still some insecurity around that. And I think maybe this is the father like showing me that, right? That like lack of faith in this area, even though I'm doing the work, even though I'm pushing forward, even though I'm moving. Have I really given him full control over this? Have I really given him my full faith that this is going to work out for my good? And also, another thing that just as I'm talking to y'all that hit me is like, I think there's also this area of kind of embarrassment where it's like I have a relationship with this person. It's professional, but it's a little bit fun. We've gotten to know each other a little bit, and now he knows this like deep dark thing about me and my, well, not deep dark, but like he knows now all my financial business, and it's a little bit of a struggle for me to now know that you have access to this information. And while I don't believe that he would go and share it and tell anyone anything about it, just the fact that he knows this, I think is now going to be a challenge for me. But as I'm sitting here saying it, it's like my finances does not define who I am or what I can do at all. And so I shouldn't feel that way. I shouldn't feel like now that he knows this information about me that like something's going to change about the dynamic or what he thinks about me is going to change. It might, right? Like I say all the time, I can't control how someone else receives me, but at the end of the day, it doesn't change who I am. um and so I don't need to feel defeated. I don't need to feel embarrassed. I don't need to feel any of those things. I need to work on the plans that are put in place, and I just need to make it better. So sorry, I don't need to do that. I need to work on the plans that are put in place and have faith in my father. That's it. That's it. And I think that's the biggest takeaway. It doesn't make sense for me to be sad or feel bad or feel down or anything like that. But yeah. So, whew, okay, I needed to get that out for me and for you. But for me, like y'all, when I turned this camera on, or when I came to sit down in this chair with the intention of getting on, I had already like heard from the father that this was not about to happen, and I'm ready to go down here and record where I'm at. But I felt that feeling, and then I tell you that heaviness, that weightiness is gone. Is amazing. And the song that has been in my head since I started feeling it has been "Trusting God." So I'm about to go play that, and I think I'm going to get dinner done. I don't even know if they like. I was making food for them, and then they were like they're leaving, and so I don't know if they wound up eating the food or not. But I'm gonna go put dinner together, and then I'm gonna get back to work. I have not had time to work the past 2 days. Has just taken up so much of my time with other things. Like Friday, we did, what did I do on Friday? Friday we had yesterday we had the time with my sis, and then today, what did I do today? I had to do my hair, and then Thursday I did Ayana's hair. So the past few days have just been um like really no work, getting like small things done in between. But earlier today I heard God say like this was needed, and like tomorrow it's time to hit the ground running really with my serving work at this church, y'all. Apparently tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's also the day that our new pastor starts officially. So I'm looking forward to a new start, refresh, new beginning, all of that stuff. And so it only makes sense that the devil would come and try to beat me down today. But little did he know my Father has been inside me, cleansing my heart, changing me, transforming who I am. And now his lies, they let that little dagger or that little arrow he sent my way, that little fiery dart he sent just now, it hit. It hit. I ain't gonna lie. It hit me. It did hit me. It did hit me. It did hit me. But guess what fire went out? Guess what fire went out? That one. Okay. So I'm about to go enjoy my day, and I'm gonna get started on my father's work. And yeah, we're not gonna sit here and pretend things are not happening. We're going to be responsible. There were a couple of takeaways from that conversation that I absolutely need to take care of, but we're not going to be defeated. We're not going to be sad. We're not going to be overwhelmed. We're not going to speak down on ourselves. We're not going to feel badly. We're not going to change course. We're not going to change plans. We're not going to take on all these things and think that we're going to do about ourselves. We're going to rely on our Father's strength, and we're going to get his work done. That's what we're going to do. So with that, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, y'all. I felt so very selfish for just coming on here just so I could feel better. But I'm gonna go and like I said, go in the kitchen. I'm gonna enjoy my time alone. And they're going to see a Marvel movie. I know the movies be like 3 hours long, so I think I have till like 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I don't know. I was planning on making mac and cheese and yams today, but I did not plan effectively, and so now I got no mac and cheese and yams prepped. And I'm trying to debate how much time I want to spend in the kitchen. But if I spend the time in the kitchen today, I don't have to spend the time in the kitchen tomorrow, which is the ultimate goal. So I think I just don't know enough about what I would make with that tomorrow. I got some collard greens. I ain't gonna cut up no collard greens though. Sounds good though, collard greens. I don't think I have any turkey necks though. Hmm. What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? All right, y'all. I'll figure that out. I'll let y'all know what I'm eating. I don't know what I'm doing. Bye, y'all.